Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo September 12, 2022. It's a time of increased focus on rest, relaxation, detoxing, and putting excess or outdated projects and situations behind you. You're dealing with loose ends. Generally, it's not the best time of the solar year to push yourself or your plans. This is a period of rest and physical and emotional replenishment. You might do some reflecting upon recent events, conditions, and feelings. Aim to get to know yourself, your goals, and your needs more intimately. This process is necessary, and the better you handle things now. Today is good for cultivating friendships and connecting soulfully. This, however, doesn't stop the traction activating your relationship sector, as the moon will shift into spontaneous Pisces via your committed 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others today. Your challenge? Communication has always been your forte, but Luna's square to Mars and Venus via your bossy 10th house of authority creates friction with regards to the desire to take the initiative in this situation. Don't force it if you're not ready. Slowly but surely taking effect in your subconscious. Pisces season is going to be the time to mentally stabilize so that you can appreciate the value of your work, co-workers, and other factors that can impact your career. Although subtler, it can be an incredibly important astrological season. Your perception can either help you become determinately motivated or insanely stubborn with your professional progress. Lean into a stable view so that you can steadily make valuable changes in your career. Expect to have an intense day today, as you will likely be spending it in the company of other strong women. It is possible that you will attend a psychic event, such as a séance or a tarot card reading, in the evening. You will be stunned by what you learn about yourself. Though you may have gone to the event on a whim, you leave it a convert. Your energy and drive have no bounds. If you had it your way, you would do everything and at the same time. Even though your interests are varied, you should concentrate on what's relevant. Involve your friends and relations in particular. You will spend wonderful moments together, and have great memories of them. Your social circle has started to revolve almost exclusively around you. That's fine and dandy, you like to be liked, of course, but you need some time to strike out on your own, too. You're optimistic, willing to take risks. Self-reliance and the charm you possess gives you great confidence. If you suffer the indignity of being turned down by a potential date, this has little effect on the way you feel. There are people out there who appreciate what you offer and willing to share their love with you. You could have some excess physical energy. You might feel pulled in several directions at once. You might try to accomplish too many tasks at the same time. Your heightened stamina and drive could inspire you to take on too many obligations. Don't overdo things today. Make some time for breaks and for breathing. Although you might feel like you are superhuman, you still need to eat and to sleep. Stay clear of gossip on this day. Even if this is something you see as harmless every now and then, it can wind up costing you in the long run. Don't be surprised if you see others striking up chatter about other people's business today. When it's a good friend or a group of people you have to get along with, such as co-workers, it can be harder to stay out of it. Yet, it's important. 6. Keep yourself busy and find ways to excuse yourself when this kind of situation occurs. Today brings you to a turning point in this financial year and a window of transition that is already underway that will see the whole dynamics change. Until now, all the planetary activity has been in your financial sector, where the focus is more on what you do with and how you manage the money you have. While the first planet to reach your income sector this year is still 15 days away, as Pluto turns retrograde in your financial sector, this puts money matters in review mode, clearing the path forward for the income side of the financial fence to finally get its turn. Mercury, the planet of communications, return to Pisces today is something that will benefit both you and your relationships. While giving you an intellectually savvy and articulate edge, this will make it easier to both get and keep the communication lines open. With no planetary activity in your relationship sector, this is the next best thing. Our eyes in the sky. Thoughts and emotions that you've pushed to the back of your mind are likely to creep up on you, but responsibilities could get in the way of processing the emotions. It might be difficult to focus on tasks that need to be completed, so pace yourself, and focus on your breathing if you begin to feel overwhelmed. Unfortunately, a link between the Moon and Neptune could make reality seem a bit harsh, and the desire to disconnect could be real. Avoid engaging with thoughts of fear or unworthiness by being gentle with yourself. Ground yourself often to reconnect with grace and softness. Luckily, this energy won't last into the evening. The Moon connects with the North Node in Taurus, giving your mind a chance to reorganize and find clarity. Any harsh lessons you encountered during the day can be resolved with logical solutions, especially if you talk out your situation with a confidant. A helpful connection between the Moon and Uranus can reunite you with your motivation and drive, reigniting some much-needed passion in your heart and mind. Before bed, be sure to journal any emotional or mental breakthroughs you had today so you can relax when it's time to get some rest. In the pre-dawn hours, the Pisces Moon brings to manifestation intentions set during the August 27th Virgo new moon. The new moon suggested that certain habits required refinement or outright elimination for the sake of our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Yet, at this time, we are shown that trying to eliminate every stressful aspect of our lives only perpetuates an austere lifestyle that is just as severe as the one we left behind. Now, we are encouraged to have a little faith and imagine life's possibilities. Only by balancing practicality and idealism can we find our center. The Moon is conjunct Neptune, intimating that spiritual and creative practices can aid us in achieving equilibrium. The Moon's sextile to Uranus additionally prescribes a dose of excitement and novelty. Our stress has come from being in a mundane loop. Now we can enchant our life and provide ourselves with stability by giving it the one thing that cannot be bestowed materially: meaning. In the late afternoon, the Moon sextiles Pluto. This transit assists in elimination and regeneration processes, so it is a perfect complement to today's full moon. At this time, we can tap into greater subconscious insights to steer our spiritual growth. Trusting our intuition proves cathartic and transformative. Relationships holding us back from embracing our power can be released, while those which support our journey of self-discovery can be met with greater appreciation. The Moon then enters a void period lasting 6 hours.